Hey there, I'm Curly, and welcome to Unfiltered and Undiscovered, the podcast where three music lifers dig into the songs, the stories, and the legends of music that may not have crossed your radar yet. But if you're new here, let me set the scene. I'm the punter, the guy who swears that the best music, the best Australian independent music, was in 1986. I've got the record collection to prove it. Now, joining me each week, I've got Braggy. He's a lifelong muso, a dreamer that's still waiting for that one song of his to go viral. He knows his stuff and he loves digging into lyrics. And of course, we've got Rossy. Rossy, the roadie, the manager, and the guy with a story about every band that's ever plugged into a pub PA system anywhere from Perth to Parramatta. Together, we get unfiltered with the best undiscovered artists across Australia and occasionally the world. And occasionally, we also talk a whole lot of rubbish around artists that we already love. Let's get into it.
Hey y'all, I'm Alison Asarch from Nashville, Tennessee.
Hey, I'm Sean Fraser from the Ritzy Kids.
Hunters, this is Johnny from Rail Motor.
Hey, it's Shane from Blind Season.
Hey, it's Rob Stanier, and you can check out my music on all the streaming platforms.
Check out my latest music on all the streaming sites.
Check out my debut album on all streaming platforms.
Check out our new debut album.
Check us out on Spotify and Apple Music. And you're listening to our friends, Braggy and Curly.
And my
Rossy.
favorite bands from Australia.
My two favourite podcasters,
Braggy and Curly.
Braggy and
Rossy.
Curly.
On the
Unfiltered and Undiscovered podcast.
And Rossy.
Hey there, it's Curly here, and welcome to episode 207 of the Unfiltered and Undiscovered. We are three old blokes, one obsession, and that's music that matters. We have unfiltered chats with undiscovered artists. So every week it's all about guitars, grit, and the good stuff that you're not going to hear on mainstream radio. This is Unfiltered and Undiscovered, and it's welcome back to the work experience boy, to the man that went part-time, whatever you want to call him. Welcome back, Braggy, and it's always good to see you, Rossy. How are we both?
Awesome.
Fantastic, Tony. Fantastic. Good to see you, Braggy.
Good to be back. Curly, your intro just gets better every week.
It does. I was just thinking how professional he's got. It's concerning me, you know?
I know. We're going to have to lift that going.
Big apologies to the band that we forgot we were interviewing. That I forgot we were interviewing tonight. But we will catch up with them. Unfortunately, this is our last show for a couple of weeks because I've got a bit of an Amsterdam marathon thing to knock out while we go overseas. But we will be back after Melbourne Cup Day. So please make sure you come back and listen. So Braggy,
I just want to give you the chance to do a bit of gloating about being Queenslanders. Just ready, set, go, both of you.
What about Queensland? Fucking Brisbane.
Is Brisbane not part of Queensland?
Yeah, but they
and even the Roosters last week. You and Katie were so pumped that the Roosters were going to win the NRLW, and it was the only Sydney team standing, and they were going to do Sydney proud, and then they got beat. Admittedly, the winning try,
Controversial try. I don't think it touched the ground.
Let's
say. Now Martis
it's on the scoreboard.
160 in the cricket. So even there, you're going right.
Yeah. So yes, this actually comes out a week after the NRL Grand Final. So it's probably a little bit of newspaper or chip wrapping by now. But yes, it was really good to see the Broncos break their drought. And all I can say is, fucking Reece Walsh, what a game!
Right.
What a Queensland team next year.
He was fantastic.
Billy will have him back.
Yeah.
Imagine him running off Munster.
Oh, look, he doesn't need Munster though. He doesn't need him.
Oh, I know, but
like he was both sides of the ball. He was incredible, mate.
Munster looked a bit lost, didn't he? He didn't have the right guys around him. I don't know as well as you.
But it was incredible, and yeah, look, I was really happy for both Ben Hunt and Adam Reynolds as well.
Yeah.
Up until 2 years ago, I hated Adam Reynolds, and maybe he went to the Broncos. I liked him straight away.
think all three of us are just happy that Penrith didn't freaking get there.
I don't mind the Panthers. Yeah, I don't mind them. I think they're a pretty good side. I got to say, but the Broncos. I said to Shona at halftime that I thought Melbourne have been tough in second halves, and Broncos have been the other side. They could easily run them down.
What's going to be the worst thing, Rossy, is that the Panthers are going to live on those 4 premierships for the next freaking, like St George lived on the 11 in a row.
11.
You know?
Yeah,
Man, I grew up in the St George district. They're still talking about it.
What else they got? There's nothing else.
It's the only thing that keeps us alive.
Sorry, I forgot, Tony. I forgot, Curly. I forgot. But I grew up in the area, and it was awful until 1975, and that's all I got to say.
Yeah, 75.
As an East supporter, 1975, East won 38-0 against St George.
Rest in peace, Graham Langlands. But 38 or whatever it was, nil.
38.
Hey, but pretty amazing. And but there has been a bit of news. But before we get into that, Braggy, how was the World Tour?
World Tour was good as usual. Waxy and I got it down to a fine art now. We're very precise and efficient on how we rehearse and do some new songs, and I love playing there. People know us. It's great. Nothing really flash to report. Just normal. This time was really good.
Just the world.
Cool. I'm off to Sydney soon to catch up with Jimmy Railmotor, who's been on the show.
Yeah.
So that should be fun. Might do a little bit of railmotor riding up when I'm with him. I don't know. See what's going on.
Just make sure your passport's up to date.
Why's that? Oh, it's come to Melbourne. Sydney. Going to Barrel, mate. He won't be in Sydney for long. Might check out some music shops actually when I land, and then go.
What are you looking for?
Well, I always feel like I'm an imposter on the guitar, Rossy, as you know.
As we all do.
They're still strange for me. But I'm starting to get a collection of pedals. So I think I'm looking for some more pedals. Where should I go, Rossy?
There's a few places. I'll have a chat with you. There's a number of places you could go.
Okay.
Our young fellow just bought a guitar from Malta, would you believe?
Malta?
Yeah. Bought himself a ruby metallic red Epiphone 2024 special edition Firebird.
Epiphone Firebird. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
It sounds like a car.
Looks like Brian Jones in the 1965 Rolling Stones.
That's rock and roll, brother.
It is a rock and roll guitar. He was sold because there's a video clip of Mazwak playing one at the Gaelic Club in Sydney doing Pay Up or Shut Up. He's got the suit. He's got the suit, and he's got the Firebird, and that was the final thing that got him over the line. He said he went through his Reverb collection. When Reverb's a guitar sales thing, he's flipped through it. And he goes, "Have a look at this." And there's like 30 or 40 Firebirds he'd been going back 5 years, and he just goes, "Got to do it." I said, "Yeah, looks that way, mate. Off you go."
Good on him.
Yeah.
All right. So, a couple of things we need to talk about. Katie Brooke last week as our guest co-host.
Fantastic.
Rossy, good rating, 8 or 9 out of 10.
Yeah, 8 or 9 out of 10. She was incredible, and she knew her stuff.
Yeah.
And she even had a photo of Tom with her. She had Tom's poster. Cool. Well, perfect pick by Curly to replace. Our utility player.
That's me. Yeah,
Katie, we certainly loved having you on the show, and she certainly did put in a really good rehearsal there for us to make sure we get her back on as a co-host. Because
I think man of the match performance from Katie.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And Braggy, I know you haven't even seen the episode yet because it drops this Friday, but the very first question she asked.
He said, "Great question."
Great question, Katie.
Tom said it. Tom said it.
No. Okay.
Yeah, and
I have to lift my game.
Rossy and I just started laughing.
Of course we did.
Oh God, my ears would have been burning. I imagine the shit I would have.
I suspect they may well have been.
Oh well, that's all right. That's what you get when you can't do it, you know.
Yeah. Taylor Swift's released.
Biggest hit of all time.
I
on Spotify.
Haven't really listened to it yet.
I haven't either, but I like her.
Yeah, I like her.
I was in the car the other day and Sharon's driving, and one of the commercial radio stations was doing a Taylor Swift weekend. And I've got to say, the two songs I heard, I said, Sharon, who's that? She said, that's Taylor. I said, oh, okay, that's not bad. That's a cool song. And then the next song comes up. I said, is that Taylor too? Yeah, it's a Taylor Swift weekend, Tony. I said,
it's not like she needs the help, though.
No. You've got to, like, the amount of listen parties I saw with people listening to the album on launch was just incredible.
Yeah.
I think I told you my niece is a Swiftie, and she saw her at the factory theatre in Sydney the first time she came over.
Yeah.
It's like a 500 in Marrickville. And
wow,
she just loves her. She's seen her in Nashville and in States and in New Zealand and all around the country.
Yeah.
Just loves her.
But
And she has that devotion.
Now that she's going to get married, there's no more breakups to write about or wanker boyfriends.
I tell that to Nicole Kidman.
I'm hoping that she starts to stand up a little bit and write some political things.
Well, have you seen that documentary about a Miss Americana?
No, no.
It's a documentary about her. It's her documentary, Miss Americana.
Yeah.
I came away feeling like, oh, she's a tough chick. She gets it. She absolutely gets it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I admire as I've often said, why wouldn't you want your daughters listening to someone like her rather than somebody with no clothes gyrating their body,
Yeah, 100%. So then the other piece of news, and this was a real coincidence, two friends of the podcast became mums recently, and it's awesome to see. Alison Asarch gave birth to Harrison Tyler on the 25th of September. So congratulations, Alison. It's a beautiful thing. And Laura Frank, our good friend Laura, also gave birth on 27th of September to a young fella called Morris. So
disappointed there's no Harrison Tave or Harrison Tony.
Yeah. Rossy. Yeah. Come on, girls, lift you. No, congratulations! It's awesome. And as we heard from Tom Curtin, Rossy, Laura's going back on the road with Love in Tow.
I know. Hard as nails.
Yeah. So
with all the dogs and the horses.
Yeah. So we've had some amazing episodes just recently, just quietly. Jacob Jean from WA was just.
Man, I like that guy's stuff.
You would like him so much, Braggy.
Well, I listened to a lot of it, but I know I wasn't on, but I listened to a lot of it. Really good. Cool.
Yeah. And of course, Tom Curtin's always entertaining, even though his Starlink decided that it wasn't necessarily going to play good.
He's good talent, that fella.
Yeah. Oh, he is, isn't he? And I reckon, Rossy, and I know probably jumping the gun, I firmly believe that he may get a Golden Guitar nomination for that album.
It'd be good. Yeah. Well, it's only a matter of time before someone we know gets one.
Yeah, it has to be somewhere. All right.
Deep dive.
Deep dive.
I hate this. I feel the pressure, Rossy. I don't know about you.
Oh, well, who knows what he's going to throw at us?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's going to be from 1986.
I was just about to say, guess the decade, boys. So, yeah, we are doing a mystery song deep dive. As I said, this is our last episode for a couple of weeks, so the boys will get a chance to recharge and refresh. And I'm going to do a bit of traveling around both Amsterdam and the UK. So, and to be honest, I think this is a UK band. So now
you think it's a UK band?
I think, yeah. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure.
Nothing here. Oh.
I don't think I know this.
Eighties.
All righty.
Got me.
Well, we've got you.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. So, Braggy, any ideas?
It's just
Got your back.
It's
You're back, Rossy?
I think Rossy knows it, but I don't. It's
I'm back.
touching something in the back of my brain.
I love that bass guitar sound.
So, who is it, Rossy? Who have we got?
Who is it,
Killing
Rossy?
Joke. Killing Joke
Joke.
80s.
Killing Joke.
80s. Yeah. That's me. I'm done. That's all I know.
Yeah, not one of my strong points. Killing Joke.
Yeah. So the year's 84. It was
They're definitely English though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. And
it's their 5th album. They've been around for ages before this.
Truly, I didn't know that.
I mean, you could tell just straight away. I knew it was English just from the sound of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing like that came out of America in the 80s.
Yeah.
I remember hearing this song in the movie Weird Science.
What's the song?
80s.
80s.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
80s.
80s.
Oh.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of tongue-in-cheek work from Curly, I reckon.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, play some more here.
Well, let's talk about the 80s first up. So, what's happening around the world? We've got Thatcher, we've got Cold War, unemployment, there's fear about nuclear stuff, and out of this chaos came a band called Killing Joke. And
Killing Joke.
And in a way, I tend to think this song's a bit of a celebration, but also a condemnation. It's like taking the piss out of the decade that they're in, Rossy.
It's all very post-punk, right? Like it's the
new wave, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd call it post-punk if it was me, but yeah, new wave as well. So, but it's that kick and bass and all those modern sounds of that era. You know, punk, I don't know how many times I've rolled up cables listening to this song. In some bands come off and I'm just rolling cables, getting ready, and the DJ will throw this on while we're trying to get the hell out of the room.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey,
especially in Queensland.
Yeah, one of the things, just a subtle little dig there to the sporting capital of the world. Now, I didn't know this, Rossy, but in 1991, this band sort of picked up. There was a little bit of controversy because
there was a very famous "Come As You Are."
Yeah, there was the riff that was the Nirvana riff that they sort of thought came from this song.
And if you listen to the two together, you go, it's the guitar sound, right? Listen to the guitar sound.
It's the guitar sound. There's a go. Is that it?
Not really, but it's more "Come As You Are." You had to hear it more. Yeah, come as you are. If you like, is a slowed down version in my mind. But yeah, and to be honest, I didn't know. So, Braggy, I'm going to play some more. You ready?
Yeah, ready.
I better put it back on the screen.
More on the floor, Rossy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's really like the riff there, isn't it?
One
Whose
thing
riff is it?
it is not a country protest song, Braggy, but to me, I think the song
Kind
is
of a protest song.
Yeah,
not really, but
it's instantly recognizable. It's been used in heaps of films, docos, and it. I mean, to me, I think the song still sounds relevant, even though we're singing about a time 40 years ago.
It's meaty beyond belief. It's so meaty. Now,
it's got that kick drum on every bar, and every
Motown.
beat.
It's a Motown thing. The bass line is just monster too.
Yeah,
I love that.
Very clashy. The bass line.
Yeah. Two things though.
Yes.
Dave Grohl, after all this finished up their lawsuits and stuff, went and drummed on one of their albums.
Okay.
And there's a Captain Sensible song that could be thrown as the third one that used the same riff. Captain Sensible from The Damned.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Didn't know that. Did not know that. So what bands of today would have been influenced by Killing Joke? Because you were saying this is their fifth album, Rossy?
Yeah, it's their fifth album.
Far out in 84. So
yeah. But there was a lot of bands that had that sound. Those guys actually had quite a distinctive sound.
Yeah. Well, you can bet Kurt Cobain listened to them.
You can guarantee you would have, definitely.
Sure. Yeah, maybe 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, Trent Reznor. I was actually. Do you know who Trent Reznor? I was listening to an interview today, and he views his greatest influence is Gary Newman.
Yeah, there you go. It's Gary Newman. That's that era, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, these guys don't really have the keys like Gary Newman.
No.
That same sort of vibe.
Yeah, really interesting. But that whole Killing Joke, they used to come out here a bit actually. In that period, they came out here. I had mates who worked for them. Funnily enough, who'd have thought?
Okay,
yeah,
man. Even our old friends, the Cult, kind of got a little bit of that.
Yeah, that's very much that early Cult era, like She Sells Sanctuary time. It's that same sort of thing. But the rhythm section is just so monster on that. But it is, rolling clips of not Gorbachev, it's Brezhnev, isn't it? Brezhnev, and then Thatcher and Reagan, and then the singer standing in front of a Russian flag with all the microphones. It's certainly pillaring. Yeah, it's certainly like, in a way, it reminds me of an American band called the Tubes. Do you know the Tubes?
Oh, I love the Tubes. I'll talk to you later.
Well, they did a song called Prime Time, which was based on a similar sort of theme.
Yeah,
there's a few songs that have done that. Like, they're not like us. I know we're saying it's a protest song, but some they're just kind of quoting things that have had, like Billy Joel's.
Yeah, we didn't start the fire.
Yeah.
Funny you should mention
Jackie Chan and Jimmy Choo.
I watched this documentary on Billy Joel on Saturday. Something I've never done. I assure you. Right. I knew nothing about him. It's really interesting to hear him talking about his life, right?
Yeah.
Just to see, because he broke up with this girl who he fell in love with the guy in his band's wife, right? Who had a kid with him, and he was like 17, right? He fell in love with this chick, and she he went and told his mate, "I'm in love with your wife." His mate knocked him out, as you'd expect, and the girl ran off.
Right.
And so he ended up trying to top himself. Right. He ended up in a psych unit.
Oh,
truly.
I thought he was a boxer too.
Yeah, but he ended up in a psych unit. And then the girl came back on the scene. He ended up marrying her. She was his manager for like 25 years until the 80s.
Wow.
So Just the Way You Are is about her. And but all of his songs are stories of his life. She's the girl who's the waitress in Piano Man.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's a really interesting documentary. It's a 2-part documentary. It's on HBO Max, I think.
He's a great songwriter.
I was surprised that I liked it as much as I did because I've held contempt for
I like the way he did that album where it had all those kind of old 50s style songs like What's the Matter with all that along. He was really a fan of that doo-wop.
Yeah, very much.
And,
Who
Yeah,
knows? We've got all those listeners out there saying, "How did these guys get onto Billy Joel?"
Billy Joel. It's your fault, Braggy.
That was yours.
Someone said Billy Joel.
I did. Well,
No.
these guys were mentioning stuff about the 80s, and Billy Joel did that. We didn't start the fire. That's how we got there.
Which is probably all a little bit of a tie back to Subterranean Homesick Blues. So you can blame Dylan for that one.
Yeah.
Except
that stream of consciousness stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Let's bring it back and let's put it back on the screen.
Where we go with this?
Let's watch till the end. Let's see how we go.
Oh, it's very much like it there. If you were going to learn this, you wouldn't need to look up the lyrics, would you?
No. But it's got it all. Ayatollah Khomeini, burning books, people dressed as people, shadowy figures in limousines wearing suits.
Yeah.
Don't know what the dog was doing. That looks a bit like my dog, actually.
And the drummer wearing gloves. Remember the drummers in them days used to wear gloves, didn't they?
Did.
What's his name from In Excess? He used to have gloves.
And the guitar player sort of is the priest.
Yeah.
Playing the Gretsch, and the bass player.
The outfits in the band were really interesting because the drummer's got the old Jackie, almost the Jackie Howe on. He could be sitting at the back of the Angels or the Radiators in an Aussie pub.
Yeah.
And then you've got the guitarist that looks like he's come out of Spandau Ballet or something similar. And then you've got the enigmatic, I hope that's a word, frontman who's just preaching
shouting
to the world.
Shouting in front of an American flag with a Russian flag behind him.
They were living in the 80s and Skyhawks were living in the 70s. No one's living in the 90s, were they?
Is there any great 90s songs?
1999, Prince.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's a pretty good song, that one, too. He wasn't bad, that young Wayne Nelson fella. He's all right.
He been all right.
Had a couple of skills going on. But the sound of that record is very much of its time, right? But it stood out. When it came out, it stood out.
Yeah.
That drive, man. Like you'd hear it and it'd always give you that little bit of energy.
3-piece. Love it.
It always packed the dance floor out. So as soon as that song came out, was put on, people were out there. And it was just an interesting thing. So what happened to Killing Joke, Rossy?
Well, I know the lawsuit fell apart when Kurt Cobain died.
Yeah, okay.
They were suing Nirvana over the song, and when Kurt Cobain died, it kind of fell apart. One of the stories goes that their record company said, "Oh, fuck off, we've never heard of you." But Killing Joke claimed they'd already received a Christmas card from Nirvana before that.
Oh, truly?
So, yeah.
Oh, wow. The old fuck off, here's a Christmas card. Oh, my God, that's incredible.
But Dave Grohl played on their second. They had a second album called Killing Joke, which is like album 7 or something, or 8.
Right.
And he played drums on that. So I guess that kind of mended fences a bit.
Yeah. And I think they're still going in some way, shape, and form. So.
I know. Killing Joke. Wonder how many, like, they came out here. I got a feeling. How many times they come out?
There's a full-length documentary film, Death and Resurrection show.
About Killing Joke. What other songs are they have?
That's a really good question, Braggy.
That's a really good question, Braggy.
Yeah.
Last time though,
they're best known for their for 80s.
Yeah, that was the massive hit.
It's not exactly the same riff, though, is it?
The guitar pedal sound is though.
That's the Nirvana one. I don't think
that's pretty close to that too, though.
It is pretty close. It is pretty close.
So 15 albums they've released.
Yeah. And still going.
Yeah, it's still going.
Yeah. Well, yeah, once you do that for a living, you never stop, do you?
Yeah.
Do you, Braggy? You never stop. You can, even if you wanted to.
I don't know how to do anything else. I'm shit at everything else.
My view is that every time I've tried to get out, they drag me back in. It's like the
hey, listen, I forgot we didn't finish up the tipping, but I'm going to give it to Curly. I think Curly got up in the end, I reckon. Did he? I think so. So I don't know what you win yet, Curly.
Yeah. How's that? We'll tipping contest that we sort of lost when we come to the... Yeah, I think Curly won. So.
It was fun, though.
He was coming in with a wet sail, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was coming over with a wet sail.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's wind this one up. So, Killing Joke. And I reckon if they came to Australia next year, they would pack out places, you know. There would just be that.
Put them on a festival, they'd play. They'd go. People would go and see them on the basis of that single, I tell you.
Yeah.
They've been out here many, many times. Like,
I'm sure they have too. I have never seen them play.
They're here in 85, 2013. 85, they played the fabulous Chevron Silver Spade Room in Sydney. The Chevron was a international hotel in Sydney that at the end of its days when it was down at the hill became a rock and roll room. And in the early days, it'd be like Shirley Bassey and Sammy Davis Jr. But then towards the end of I remember doing Voodoo Gurus there. Killing Joke. The Chevron Silver Spade Room.
Oh, wow.
King's Cross.
So they had a tour in 2013 as well. So unbelievable.
And they're here in 85, so that's 28 years.
Yeah.
And still going. Like, wow.
Yeah, unbelievable. And, you know, just to have a legacy of, you know, 15 albums, one song that immediately you put on 80s and people know it.
That song's been like TV theme, I think, too.
Yeah.
It's been a TV theme. Like, you'll just, now that you've heard that song, Braggy, you'll be places and it'll just pop up and you'll just go, what?
That's the one, the only one I didn't get. It's one Curly got me on. I've lost my 100% record.
It's because he did that on purpose.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I was looking for I was going to do a Sex Pistols song, but I thought that'd be too easy.
Too easy.
Probably would have got blocked.
Yeah, you always got to think of copyright. Hey guys, it's been awesome once again. Let's roll this one up. This, as I said, this is our last show until potentially November 7. So good opportunity for people to dive into some of our back catalogues. We've had some great artists lately. We do have a young fella that's reached out from Brisbane, and Braggy, you're going to like this guy because he's a pop artist that plays piano.
What's his name?
Let me just look it up. I've been speaking with him over the last couple of days. Oh, I think his name is Chandler J. Yeah. So Chandler J is the young fella's name, and it's really, really, it's interesting. It is a really interesting mix. You can hear the piano all the way through it.
Okay.
He would have been on tonight, except he had a gig. So,
We'll talk.
awesome catching up as always.
Yeah.
We've got a band called The Quarantine from the US East Coast coming on when I get back. We've also got Young Jay, as I was talking about. But if you want to showcase your music, please just reach out. As you hopefully know, we dive into your music. We have a really good listen, and we have some fantastic conversations. So
be prepared for Braggy's good question.
Excellent question, Braggy. If you've loved what you heard, hit follow, share the show, and dig deeper on our playlists that are available on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, and Apple Music. We've got more artists, more stories, more reasons to listen. This is Unfiltered and Undiscovered, and we will see you all in a couple of weeks. Thanks, guys. Well, that's a wrap for this episode of the Unfiltered and Undiscovered podcast. If you've liked what you've heard, please do us a favor. Hit follow, leave a rating, and share it with a mate who needs some new music and a little bit of laughter in their lives. We're all about discovering the songs that actually mean something. So if you're into raw talent, great stories, and music that hits you right in the guts, you're in the right place, and we'd love to see you back again next week. Don't forget our Spotify playlists. Every damn song, every track we've ever talked about, rising female country artists, and undiscovered covers. And just now, they're not just available on Spotify. You'll also find them on YouTube Music and Apple Music as well. Now, we will be back next week with more music, more stories, and probably some more arguments. But that's what keeps us unfiltered. We'll see you next week.